anniversary. This is when we celebrate all the Swann school owners and the Swann employees and everybody that's part of the Swann family. So come on in and we'll see the VIP room. Yes.
Welcome to Swann-Con. Welcome to the Swanniverse. Here, we are here to celebrate 5 years for our licensing, certification and licensing program. And the Swann School of Protocols and Etiquette Training Institute. We provide courses and classes for children, teens, college students, and adults. And with that, we also have what we call a certification program, where we train other individuals, and we also include licensing. So we license them so that they can operate a Swann school in their city. I've been researching and teaching etiquette for this June will be 20 years. 20 years. I started out as just a person who was volunteering, teaching manners to girls to get them prepared for a debutante ball. And one day, someone looked at me and said, "You know what? I have an idea. I'd like for you to teach the children at our middle school. And with that, we'd like to pay you." And I said, "Pay me? No one ever pays me for this." And she said, "We're going to pay you because you have value." Wow. So I took the money. I created the program, did a 6-week program. That program turned into another time because they invited me back, they liked me, and then they began to refer me to other schools, and eventually, a year later, I figured out that this was a great idea for a business. And I'd like to say thank you to Ray Clendenning, who is this person. Stand up, Ray. Of that middle school. She eventually went on to be one of the top persons in the school district, and then eventually she retired, and now she's a consultant and consults school districts and so forth. And it is because of Ray that this is even here. And of course, many other people, we'll keep talking about that a little bit later, but thank you, Ray, for planting that seed that's caused us to be here. So I started working and teaching and doing school and children, and eventually teens, and then college students and adults, and then I figured out getting on TV was a really great way to promote my business for free. So I went from there and started appearing on different shows and so forth. And what happened is I started to gain notoriety and eventually rose to where I was quite popular in the etiquette space. And what happened is I started to get 3 real distinct questions. People would ask me, number one, if I had a curriculum that they could purchase. They would also ask me if I could come to their city and do a workshop for them. And then I'd also get another question where they'd ask if I could mentor them. And so because I kept getting those questions over and over again, I thought, okay, how do I do this? So I took about 2 years to figure out what this looked like. And out of that was born the certification and licensing program. So now we duplicate the work that I've done. The curriculum is available, the mentorship is there and available. And also, I don't have to travel to these cities, but now we have other women who own their own etiquette consulting schools in those cities, and those communities can be served. And so since then, since we launched, we now have over 30 independently owned and operated Swann schools. Throughout the United States and 2 internationally, 1 in Lagos, Nigeria, and we just launched in Botswana, Africa this year. So in that research, one of the things I did is I looked at a lot of different business models because I'm an entrepreneur at heart. That's what I do, right? And I researched companies such as Mary Kay Cosmetics. I looked at Chick-fil-A. I just researched a lot of different businesses to see what this kind of looked like. And there were some very distinct things that I pulled out of it. And one of the things that I learned was that you need to make sure that you are not only connecting with folks and mentoring them, but you're also honoring them for their accomplishments. And that's why we're here today. We have in the building with us, not all 30 of our licensees, but we have a great handful of our licensees who have been with us all this week. We've been training and working and doing our workshops and seminars and getting fortified over the last few days. And tonight we celebrate their accomplishments. So I'd like for all of our Swann School owners and those who have also been certified by the Swann School to please stand at this time. Just the fruit of the labor. Our program, and we're so excited about the work that we continue to do as the Swann School Protocol. So I'm thrilled because these ladies are making an incredible impact in their own communities. These women are fierce.